Today we're going to be talking about the one leg RDL or the single leg deadlift, as they can be interchanged pretty regularly. The reason why you really would like to train this is it's going to be a way to train a hip hinge or hip dominant movement in a single leg fashion. And through that you're really going to be able to gain a lot of benefits in knee, ankle, hip stability, as well as just, again, a really increased amount of body awareness and balance overall. So how we're going to do it, we're actually going to begin by teaching the overhead reach, body weight, one leg deadlift, okay? So what we're going to be doing is we're going to begin by balancing on one foot, okay? So we're going to actually pick this other foot up where it's inches off the ground. Just before that, however, we're going to sink our hips back and down where we have a soft bend in our knee. What I like to cue, because we have a lot of people that play it around here, is if you're going to shoot a basketball, you would quick drop your hips down, weights to your heel, and then shoot. So let's drop our hips back first, and then pick one foot up off the ground by about 1 to 2 inches. From there, we're actually going to be reaching out overhead, and we're going to be coming back through. See it from the side. So jump shot, foot a couple inches off the ground, okay, and we're going to reach overhead. We're really trying to get as long as we can, this way, okay? So however long my hand to my foot, goal is to be as long and as straight as possible. Think of yourself as a light pole, as that doesn't bend, that doesn't sway. We want to be nice, sturdy, and straight through that movement. One thing I see a lot is people like to really open their hip up like that at the top of the movement, okay? So how we're actually going to counteract that is pretend, you can imagine you're trying to screw your foot into the midline or the middle, the inside of your other foot. So we're going to be here. So from the back, you're going to be here. You're going to open up, but instead of opening up, you want to screw your hips down so they're level with the ground, okay? And again, we're going to be reaching out, trying to get as long as possible, okay? Some progressions off this, if you feel like you get this down really well, I usually like to program at least, have a person be able to do 12 good reps of that before adding weight. And another easy way to check that would be to take a PVC pipe or a stick, place it on their back, head, make sure it's able to touch their head, upper back, lower back, as they perform the exercise as just a way to test. So you would look like that, okay? However, if you want to progress the exercise, what you can do is a weighted version. What I usually like to do is one arm at a time to begin with. So if I'm doing, my stance leg is my left leg. I'm going to be holding the weight in my right arm, okay? And what I'm going to do is we're going to drive our hips back and up, okay? Again, I'm still trying to get as long as I can with my leg, kind of driving it back and up, and still focusing on screwing that foot to keep my hips level. Now, if that is going really well, and you feel like, you know what, I can't load this any further, the next step is really going to be to hold 2 dumbbells, and from there maybe even a barbell if you get really good at it. If you have any questions on this exercise, please reach out. Thanks for watching.